Hey guys, so I'm just gonna jump right in, and I'm gonna take this MUA palette. I just think this is perfect for the fall with those purple cool tone shades. I'm taking this collection concealer and applying that on my eyelid, and this just takes away the redness, and I'm gonna use it to act like a primer. So I'm gonna set it now with my Rimmel London Stay Matte, and this is just important to set it so it doesn't crease, and also it helps blend the powders out better. Taking these two grey tones, and I'm just applying that into my crease, just taking your time blending it out, and yeah, with wee circular motions back and forth, and yeah, just keep going back in until you find the intensity that you want. So yep, keep going. And you can see here that I like flick it out at the end, and this just really creates a template for whenever we do a wing liner. It just makes it so much easier. So I didn't film that, but I'm taking a purple shade, and this is just really deepening the crease now, and again flicking it out at the end whenever you're finished blending in the crease. So just to be patient and keep buffing away, making it really seamless. So taking this shader brush and that matte purple shade, I'm just gonna pat that on all over my lid. Taking the fluffy brush and that purple shade again that we use in the crease, and I'm just gonna buff it out just to blend all the colours that we've used all together so that it looks really seamless and really smoky. These two foundations, I'm using the L'Oreal Tree Match foundation in the shade N4 and L'Oreal Infallible in the shade 30 Sand, and they just are a perfect match together. So I'm starting off with the L'Oreal Tree Match, just dabbing this all over my face, and I'm gonna be using my Real Techniques brush with like the wee fat head on the top of it, and taking my matte foundation, then the L'Oreal Infallible, and just applying this on the places where I think I need more coverage, and taking this beauty blender and buffing the foundations together now. This just gives you the wee flawless finish. I'm using this collections, and I just realised here I bought it in the wrong colour. And this is just a great cheap drugstore concealer. It's such a good formula, like it's really thick and I like it like that, and it covers the dark circles well. And then just to use as more of a highlighter, I'm going to use the L'Oreal FitMe Concealer in the shade 15. Yeah, basically I just like this more as a highlighter rather than a concealer, because it doesn't really conceal as well as that collection one, so that's why I like having it underneath it. And using my beauty blender, I'm just going to keep buffing away and just be patient. And that's what you'll be left with then. You look really scary and ghostly. So just make sure and set that with a powder, just so that it lasts all day then and your concealer doesn't crease. To set the rest of my face then, I'm going to use the MAC Skin Mineralize Finish, and this is in the shade medium, and I'm just buffing that all over my face. This just really keeps your foundation flawless, and also it actually helps whenever you're putting on your bronzer, then bronzer will just blend easier on top of a powder compared to just foundation. So I'm taking this Bourjois bronzer. I just absolutely fell in love with this. It's got like a goldy tone through it, really shimmery. I showed you here. Is absolutely love it. So again, just carving out the cheeks first and then blend it upwards, and using your brush really with light pressure and really buffing away at it. So I'm just going to put this on top. This is a L'Oreal Glam Bronze, and I just thought that a Bourjois one wasn't dark enough for me. So I'm just going to buff that really lightly because you don't want it to look very cakey. So again then just applying that on top of your forehead, on your temples, and this just really warms up your face a lot more. I didn't really notice with the light, but I actually went really bronzer happy here, and I actually look very dark, but the more the better really, I don't mind. So taking this Barry M blusher, my favourite blusher ever, and this is a limited edition, so I don't know if it'll be out on its own. Yeah, so this is like a wee technique that I picked up. I'm taking my powder, you know, the one that we set with, and this just really tidies up your contour. Instead of using, you know, more liquids on your face, just taking the powder and just sharpening up the contour, making it less messy and giving you more defined cheekbones, because I just wasn't blessed with natural ones. Just showing you there what powder I used, and taking a big brush then and just buffing that out so it's not as harsh. This is the Soap and Glory Archery. I love this one because it's got like a wee spoolie at the end, and it's so easy to use. Like, I only got this new and I absolutely love it. So yeah, what I do then is I do 2 harsh lines at the top and the bottom of my eyebrow, and then leave like the end of my eyebrow closest to my nose not filled in as much, and brush your hairs upwards just to give it like a natural effect that you have the hairs there, and using the spoolie then to kind of blend in the product that you used. And so I don't actually like shape my eyebrows as much, I just kind of fill them in, because I like the natural look of my eyebrow. Just at the end I give it a wee tail so it just has a bit of a shape. But yeah, I like the natural look of my eyebrows, so I don't go too extreme. I setting the eyebrows with this Maybelline Brow Drama then, just keeps your eyebrows painted on all day. And just using our concealer, and this just really just tidies up your eyebrows then, and maybe take away those wee stray hairs, and also it can act like an extra highlight then with your eyeshadow. And this is a L'Oreal liquid eyeliner, and I love this eyeliner because it's like got a wee marker head on it, so it's kind of like easy to draw. So starting off then, we created a wee template with our eyeshadow, so really do take advantage of the fact that you drew that eyeshadow. That really does help if you're, you know, got a shaky hand or are unsure of where to draw the line, because sometimes it can be hard to get the right angle. Yeah, so just whenever you find your line then just bring in the eyeliner all over the lid. I didn't go too thick, but that's really preference. You can go as thick as you like, or even thinner than this if you really want to. So I'm just kind of flicking it out at the end to give it more of an extension. So I added a bit of eyeliner, and then I'm just taking the purple shade that we used and smoking that out then. This is the NYX lip liner in the shade Mauve. Yeah, just lining my lips with it. And taking this Kate Moss lipstick and a little lipstick brush. This Kate Moss lipstick is in the shade 30. it's important really to use a lip brush, because dark lipsticks can be so hard to apply and to, not make, it can get really messy, and if you do go outside the line of your lip, then it's really hard to fix it. It's like red lipstick as well. It's so hard to clean if you make a mistake. So using a wee brush gives you more precise, more of a precise way of putting it on. So this is just a wee trick I have as well. I like to put the powder on top of, a lipstick that's more silky and wet, and this just gives you a matte finish then to your lips. I just think matte's so nice for, the wintry autumn time as well. So taking my Mary Luminizer highlighter and applying that to my tops of my cheeks, my nose, and of course the Cupid's bow then. So that's the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you like this tutorial. Everything mostly is from the drugstore, so there's no reason why you can't go out and try it yourselves, and it's so simple. Just a couple of shadows in your lip and your eye and a dark lip. Thanks again for watching. Bye.